Hello and welcome to another Aldis Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Today I'm going to do a beer that came from Aldi's Beer Festival, the recent beer festival. Made by what they claim is the oldest brewery in Wales, Felinfoel. Felinfoel? I don't know if that's how you pronounce it. Dragon's Art, Welsh Craft Ale. This is a full drinking premium Welsh Ale, which is a malty and gently hopped. Dragon's Heart has a rich colour and smooth, balanced character with lots of red fruit flavour and buttery overtones. Doesn't say let's try this. 4.2%. So, never heard of it, never tasted it. 1878 it was established, so let's crack it open. Right, see what it looks like. Really shouldn't be less of a tramp and wash my glass out. This is yesterday's glass. So, plenty of carbonation and lacing, but I am using the Stella Cedar glass. Good white, off-white head on it. Yeah, very light hop flavour. Same with the malt, very light malt as well. Smell to it. I think I've got a good nose on me today, otherwise I won't be able to smell it at all. Let's have a taste. Absolutely shattered. Don't know what to think about that. Bit of nuttiness in the taste. Pretty much a standard ale, really. You know, it's nothing, you know, massively special about it. I mean, it's going down well because of the fact that right. So, this is a recent review. 2.85 out of 5. Bottled for the Aldi English Beer Festival. Pours a chestnut brown body with decent enough tan head. Malt loaf and slight malt vinegar aroma. Dry nutty flavour. That don't sound good, does it? And that is it. 1 rating. Wow. Let me go. Someone else has given it a 3.5 rating on untapped.com, which I don't know how that site. They've given it a 3.2 rating. So from the shop itself, felinfoel.com. I do love that you have to accept, you know, things every single time. A new permanent addition to our canned craft range. 4.5%. This is a full drinking premium Welsh Ale, which is malty and gently hopped. Red fruit flavour. I mean, it's got a nice red fruit colour to it and buttery overtones. I'm not getting the butteriness. They do a craft lager, Celtic Gold craft lager as well. A craft IPA. Also do it a gift ale pack. Look, that looks quite good. If you can see that on the camera. Right. So, I've not really got anything to go on, bar my own thoughts. So, I'm trying to see if it's got, you know, if it's got the butteriness taste to it. And as again, this summer just keeps going on. I mean, I've been a gardener since leaving school in '87, and can never remember a summer where it's just one day after another day after another day of intense sunshine and heat. And I mean, it's that hot that we've ended up buying a hot tub because it's so we can get in, chill out, and it just eases you down after a stressful work day or whatever. So it's pleasant. Bit of an aftertaste, still plenty of carbonation there. It's retaining the head really well. And surprisingly, not a lot of reviews. So you'd think there'd be a lot more Welsh reviews. Obviously, if it's from Wales, unless they're not massive beer drinkers, which is, I can't see that being the case. To me, it's in that same category as John Smith's Caffrey's and them sort of beers where it's like a standard beer. It's nothing exciting. It's not to say it's not a bad beer. It's just not something that gives you a good kicking. No, I'm not entirely excited by this at all. I dare say they sold a lot through Aldis Beer Festival. It is great that companies are getting out there. Sainsbury's did a beer festival for a few years and then they stopped doing it. Asda don't seem to do anything like that. Tesco's, no, they don't. So it's left to like the Morrisons and Aldi's and Lidl seem to be the three players now. And I think Morrisons, of the big supermarkets, Morrisons to me, for real ale drinkers and drinkers in general, their selection, bar wines, I think Sainsbury's is still the best for wines. And Asda for cheap wines. But yeah, Morrison's for real ales, you can't fault them. And I mean, I love to go around, if ever we go in a shop anywhere in the country, I want to be tasting, I'll go into the shop just to see if there's some regional beers rather that I've never had before, because obviously, it's nice to try something new. As a drinker, you want to try something new. So, with regards to this, it's a beer that you could drink you could drink 3 or 4 pints of. It could, because it's not like a fruit beer, where you won't want 3 or 4 pints of any fruit beer, because 2 pints, that's probably it. But this is one of them. It's more of a standard beer, like your John Smith's, like your Caffrey's, Tetley's. I'm trying to think of beers in that range. Yeah. I won't put it in the range of Old Speckled Ends, Ruddles County, Abbott's. I won't put it in that range, because to me they're more premium real ales and beers. This to me is more the lower end. I mean, it's not slagging them off. It's just the fact that that's where, to me, that's where it belongs. So, with that in mind, I think out of 5, I would say about a 3.9. I don't think it's in the 4s category. Obviously, I'm only testing this one bottle. That bottle might not have as much tasting as what they normally have. You never know, because obviously sometimes a different bottle, different thing. I'm going to do another, as soon as I find a Castle Rock Harvest Pale that's 3.7%, I'm going to do a review on that because I want to test that versus the 4.3% version. And so, you know, on the day, that rating's as good as this one's going to get. I mean, look at it. It's still carbonating. And it's still got a decent head on it right down to the bottom. So yeah, to me, more of a standard beer, you know, a session beer rather than anything special. Yeah, nothing special, but pleasant. Right, I need to get out of the shed because I'm baking. Thanks for watching.